Hey guys, what's up? It's Howard from AppFind here, another exclusive video. Today we're going to be doing the first episode of App Showcase, which is going to be a really cool show where we tell you guys about the coolest apps in certain genres. For example, this week we're going to be going over the top 10 zombie apps. But leave in the comment section below what you want our next App Showcase to be on. It can be any type of game app genre in the App Store, and if we choose your App Showcase, we'll feature your comment in the next video. Alright, let's get started on the best zombie apps. Here we go. The number 10 app that we have right here is Dead Trigger. Now this is a great zombie game that fully immerses you within the world. Basically, it's just a world that's been overrun with different types of zombies. One of the great things about this app is it is an amazing first-person shooter, and all the graphics look stunning. It really does a great job introducing some nice arcade gameplay with different multipliers for all the hits that you get, and also integrating the great graphics that all of these designers have really put into this game. You can really tell the fine detail, you can see the scenery, all the different buildings behind you. They've really put a lot of detail into each level, and that's one of the things that makes this zombie app just so great. Now it is available for free, but does have in-app purchases to unlock more different weapons and power-ups and abilities, but you do still get a full-fledged game with that free price, and it works really well and looks really great on your iPhone or other iDevice. Recommend checking it out. Let's get into the number 9 app. Into the Dead is one of those great applications that you really need to try to get the full beauty of it. This is a really great application that fully integrates all of the great zombies and horror genres, but also going with a nice, elegant, and very artistic feel. Basically, you see all these silhouettes of all the Walking Dead that are trying to kill you, and you're trying to run through a field and try to avoid them and other obstacles that may come in your path. It's a really great game, and it really has a lot of artistic values that it adds to it. It looks great, and it looks very stunning on your device. And at a free price, I recommend picking it up just to give it a nice try. Now, there are in-app purchases available, and it does get into a very addicting kind of gameplay after a while, but I definitely recommend trying it at least once, just so you can see what it's like and really experience this gameplay. On to the next application. Zombi Gunship is a great application that allows you to gun down all of the zombies when they're trying to kill all the humans. What you want to do is you want to protect them and let them get to their checkpoint. You take the place of a gunner on a gunship. You gotta make sure that the zombies don't get any of the civilians, and make sure the civilians get to safety before any of the zombies can eat their brains. Now, it may seem easy, but it's easier said than done. With a lot of different turrets, you're able to distract the zombies, but they keep on coming. You're able to kill them and gun them down, but they still get in sticky situations. You want to get all your guys out and safe. Also, sometimes it gets a little hard to aim around the zombies, and you might even end up killing one of your allies. You gotta make sure that you're keeping focused, but all in all, this is a great application, and definitely one of those apps to add to your arsenal. Zombie Swipeout is a great game to play with your friends. It's really fun and allows you to slash zombies just like you did in Fruit Ninja. You gotta avoid all the humans while at the same time slashing zombies and coins to be able to get the most multipliers and power-ups that you can in a specific game. Now, it's by Zynga, the same people that made Words with Friends and all those other great applications, and it really does add a nice social element. But one of this game's greatest downfalls is the fact that it actually limits you to how many games you can play. You can only play a certain amount of games before having to wait a certain time period as a cool-off time. I really think this really detracts from the game, especially when I want to play 10 games and I can only play 5 and then have to have a 10-minute cooldown. Other than that, though, it is a great application, and I recommend trying it out just for its addictive nature. The Running Dead is a fun little application that lets you kill all these different zombies while running the whole time constantly. Now, I do like the app and the premise, but one of the main things that I don't really like as much is the fact that you cannot move around with a joystick, and also the fact that you get caught on obstacles sometimes. Other than that, though, the game is really great, and it's fun to explore this post-apocalyptic world where you have all these zombies running rampant. Now, there's a lot of different tanks and police cars and different things to run past, and zombies to kill, and different types of zombies to kill. There are some cool weapons, and it is free, so it's definitely a great game to pick up and play, but I don't think it's one of those games that you're going to be playing really addictive for a very long time. Other than that, though, I recommend checking it out. Zombie Smash is a great take on the defend your castle kind of application. Basically what you have to do is swipe up to kill all these different zombies. There's a lot of different weapons, things that you can drop in them, rocks, cinder blocks, guns that you get later on in the game. It's really fun. There's a lot of different things that are really incorporated into this game. Now, I remember Zynga bought them out a couple years ago. I remember when they were actually an independent developer. Zynga was able to get them up and running with some more levels, a lot of cool content, and it's available for a pretty low price in the App Store. I do recommend picking up this app or giving the free version a try, definitely because of the fact that it's got a nice, addictive nature, and it looks great too, and the physics are awesome. I recommend checking out this application. It's definitely worth every penny. Zombie Tsunami is a fun arcade-style game where it takes you into the role of a zombie trying to collect different brains and cool coins to unlock sweet power-ups. This is a really fun game that has you controlling an actual tsunami of zombies. All of these zombies have to work together and act as pretty much as lives for each other to be able to eat as many people as possible. Now, the way this works is you have to have a certain amount of zombies in your tsunami to be able to kill certain obstacles such as cars. For example, the standard car requires you to have at least 4 zombies in your tsunami to be able to kill it and get the brains of the human inside. All in all, this is a great application, a lot of different cool power-ups that go along with it, a lot of different missions, kind of similar to the Temple Run style missions. Overall, it's a nice fun game. It's a nice casual game that you can just pick up and play, or you can play for hours on end like I did. I got really addicted to it at one point, and I really recommend you try it out, and maybe you'll get addicted too. Alright, on to the next app. Zombie Highway has been a favorite of mine for a very long time. It's one of those games that you can play, you can get your friends to play, try to get high scores, go as far as you can. Basically, the way this works is zombies hop onto your car, and what you gotta do is you gotta knock them off by either hitting obstacles with the side of your car or shooting at them with the many different weapons that you have in your arsenal. All kinds of different weapons, including ones that inject poison and slowly kill them, to submachine guns that instantly take them out. It's a really great application. It has a lot of different features that are involved, and it's really fun to beat all of your friends' high scores and really work your way up the leaderboard. Overall, it is a great game, and the graphics are absolutely amazing. They have a lot of different areas. One of the only downside is it doesn't get a ton of updates, but when it does, they are great, and there's a lot of different weapons and zombies out there for you to try to get and kill. It's a really great application, and I recommend you check it out. ZombieVille USA is one of these great applications that's really had an impact in the App Store. It's created a nice genre. I really like what Micah Mobile's done with this application overall. Basically, what you gotta do is you have a bunch of different weapons. It's very simplistic. You have 1 melee weapon and 2 gun weapons that you can have. You got shotguns, pistols, rifles, flamethrowers, all these different things, different power-ups that you can unlock, and it is really fun and full-featured gameplay. This is the kind of game that you could play hours on end to really try and unlock everything and all the different cities that you can go in. Now, basically, the object of the game is to last a certain period of time. I think it's around 2 to 3 minutes per gameplay time, and you gotta kill some different trash cans to get weapons and, ammunition for your weapons, and be able to kill some zombies for a lot of different money. The money can be used to buy power-ups and different weapons later on. overall, this is a great application, and it definitely takes me back to some of the older stuff, especially the original ZombieVille. But this is the ZombieVille USA 2 is still a great application, and it's definitely worth every penny. And coming in at the #1 zombie app is MiniGore 2 Zombies. Now this is a great application. It really features a lot of different zombies and other monsters in it as well. Basically what you gotta do is you gotta run around all these different maps, killing all these zombies, taking them out with all your different weapons, different guns that drop everywhere. It's really full of a lot of action, a lot of different gameplay options, different characters you can play as, different weapons, even down to a sheep that you can actually launch that explodes. There's a lot of different stuff. I've been a great fan of the MiniGore series since the original MiniGore, and I remember thinking that they should definitely add new stuff, and they one-upped it by adding a sequel featuring zombies, and I think that was definitely a great move on their part, and I really love this application. This is definitely one of my favorite applications, not only in the zombie genre, but also in the App Store itself. I definitely recommend, if you have not picked up this application, you definitely give it a try. Now remember, all the links to all of these apps in this video are in the description below. And you can just click on the link. They're all right down there, all the different links for all the apps. Give it a try. Give them all a try. They're really great, either free or 99 cents. There might be a little bit more in there, some of those apps. But they're really great. Recommend you check them out. Now, below, in the comment section below, what I want you guys to do is let me know what the next app showcase can be. It can be any type of game. If you want me to do racing types of games, slot racers, first-person shooters, anything you guys want, leave in the comment section below, and if I decide to use that, I will screen cap your actual comment, and I will put it in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys give me some great feedback on this new style app showcase. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.